how would you describe cyber factoring in? Just kind of put your JSAC hat back on for a second. Uh, how does it factor into hybrid warfare? Do you think in the coming decades?
So I think, right, hybrid warfare is an interesting animal in that it really matters who your opponent is first. How technologically advanced are they, right? And hybrid warfare in Afghanistan, for example. I mean, we could talk about hybrid warfare. We're really talking about combined arms, joint combined arms activities, and the coordination of multiple different weapon systems. But in terms of attacking technology, when you have people who are living at a kind of almost an 18th century level or 19th century style of living, you know there's no grid to attack. There might be a single generator or which is diesel fueled or something. And of course, destroying that power source is important, but it's not something we can get to through the internet because there's no internet connection for 20-mile radius, right? Or something along those lines. However, you're talking about a more sophisticated enemy, for example, Russia. Then it becomes a much more viable option to consider. And so again, if we were in Rwanda or Uganda or something like that, the the uh, the use of hybrid warfare wouldn't be considered, other than to maybe use some drones and maybe some mesh networking stuff so that we could move our technology forward onto the battlefield, but attacking theirs, there's not really any technology there. But for example, let's say we were engaged in a conflict in I can't imagine why, but in Kenya, where they have in the population centers some pretty significant technology. Or let's say there was a civil war in Nigeria, somehow we got involved in, they do have some pretty advanced technologies in the population centers, which would precipitate a hybrid warfare concept. But I think the hybrid warfare is eventually is going to be warfare. Attacking the grid, attacking their capability to drone swarm, attacking their networks, because in order, for the United States is really good at joint combined operations. Nobody does it as well as we do, and certainly we saw Russia. It continues to struggle with that, but the reason we are able to do that is we improve our networking capabilities every year. It's everybody's able to coordinate and communicate and move properly across the battle space, um, and but we're relying on that, which makes us a bigger target for hybrid warfare as well. The more effective, the hybrid warfare is more effective the more technologically advanced your opponent is.